Hey, all you jazz fans out there in the night. This is Jimmy Rudolph coming at you live. Not undead, but live with WZMB Jazz at 3. From the historic Tribeca Studios in New York City, the greatest city in the world. Well, we've heard the keys and we've heard the horns. Today we're going to play you some strings. They say the whole universe is made up of strings. What do you think, J-Bo?
I know some parts that are pretty stringy.
Yeah, but she's got a point, folks. Sick though it is. Strings connect us all. And when you touch them just right, they make some beautiful music, as our featured jazz artist Pat Metheny will demonstrate. But first, a quick traffic update, and here's an example of strings at work. A zombie transport on the way to the crematorium spilled its load in the Midtown Tunnel. They closed the tunnel, sent in the kill squads, and diverted the traffic to the BQE. But a news chopper got a little too action adjacent, spun out, and crashed on the BQE, causing massive delays and 4 deaths. See, we're all connected. So let's hear the good vibes of meth on WZMB Jazz at 3. Hey, don't you fret now, because we'll be bringing you more of Patty Boy's frets. But first, let's take this quick call. Hey, you are on with Jimmy Rudolph.
This is Pamela from Forest Hills. I'm a Tea Party supporter, and I'm outraged that the debate committee hasn't invited our choice for Mayor, Mrs. Carolyn Rehnquist, to debate the other candidates.
Well, Pamela, to set the record straight, she was invited. But of course, with her media moratorium, she's refused to attend unless the debate is not televised. So why have the debate if no one can see it?
We've had enough talk. That's all those government types do. I, for one, am proud that Caroline won't be wasting time spinning words and tall tales.
I thought you were outraged.
Oh, there you media types go, twisting our words.
Oh, well, folks, looks like our connection's a little warped. We'll try to straighten it out and get back to those good vibrations after this word from our sponsor, and don't you go changing that dial.
Hello! MacRuff here, the K9er that's finer, and crime kibble's my favorite nibble. Have you ever heard this before?
I thought he was a zombie.
Just because it's all right to kill zombies doesn't mean you can get away with murder. Make sure the person whose head you're chopping off is dead, 'cause if you lied, MacRuff won't let it slide anymore. Remember, kids, it's only okay to kill zombies, and that's the howling truth.
Make sure he's dead before you take his head.
Take it from MacRuff,
the K9er that's finer.
Hey, jazz fans, we're back. And good news for George Zuckerman, founder of Zombie Interact. You may recall his apology for the 92% mortality rate of ZI users. Well, the death toll has officially topped out at 100%, so things can't get any worse. Congratulations, Mr. Zuckerman. And speaking of ventures, today's guest is the founder and CEO of Grindhouse Radio. You've heard his ads on this very station. And with us in the studio now, Mr. Paul DeFazio.
Call me Paulie. How you doing? And hey, could I give a shout out to my cousin Tony in Fort Lee?
Popular fella. Paulie, you do attack ads.
What gave it away, Einstein? After all, these candidates ain't gonna smear themselves, you know what I mean? Well, Dubinsky might.
Where do you dig up all this dirt on the candidates?
I make it all up, you mental defective. Now that zombies are walking the streets, people believe anything.
And the candidates pay you to attack their rivals?
That's how it used to work. But I found me a more lucrative model. I do the ads on spec, and the candidates pay me not to run them. Pay me a lot, too. Like this one.
Carolyn Rehnquist. Some kind of cunt.
Not running that one made me a cool 20 grand.
Well, what happens after the campaign, Paulie?
I'm branching out with a few non-political ads. We'll see. Worst that happens is I go back to my day job at the Buddhist temple.
Well, thanks for coming on the show, Paulie. Jazz fans, I'm looking outside my window, and guess what I see? Another chopper crash. Now, you can't tell me that's just an accident. So before the flames die down and the zombies return, this is Jimmy Rudolph coming at you live. Not undead, but live on WZMB Jazz at 3.
Jimmy Rudolph, DJ or douchebag?